Warriors, welcome to Army Abs. Today we're going to be working out our arms and our abs. This is a beginner class, so I'll cue you on everything you need to do. So let's just jump right into it with a little prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for giving us this time on our mats. Please help us to have Thanksgiving in our hearts as Thanksgiving arrives this week. Let us just to remember what the holiday is about. It's not about the shopping, it's about spending time with our families and being thankful for all that we have and thankful that we have a God like you. Dear Heavenly Father, we just pray that everyone is safe today and all goes well. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. All right, so we're going to start right now in Shavasana, or easy pose. If your hips are tight, you can come onto a mat. My nose is still a little runny, so I got some toilet paper to the side. Hopefully I won't have to use it. So come onto your block and let's get the breath started. Breathe in deeply and breathe out, pulling your belly in. Breathe in, expand. Breathe out, pull that belly in. All right, as you breathe in, bring your arms up to a goalpost shape. And now we're going to do some shoulder rotations. So inhale down, exhale up. We're going to do this 10 times. Inhale, exhale. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, inhale, bring the right arm around and grasp the other arm right above the elbow or below the elbow. Sit up straight and pull that elbow in, feeling the stretch in the outer side of the shoulder and the back of the shoulder. It's a deltoid stretch. Make sure your shoulder's not way up here. It's away from your ear. Now release that and inhale the other arm. Exhale, bring it down. Should be feeling a stretch along the outside of the shoulder, maybe in the back, maybe even in the neck. If you would like to turn your head, tilt your head over to the right a little bit. Anytime we work the shoulders, I like to incorporate some neck stretches in there since it's all somewhat joined. All right, now we're going to bring the hands around the back and work towards grabbing the opposite elbow. If you could only grasp like this, that's fine, just as long as you're feeling an opening in your chest. So grab those elbows and hold. And now you're going to take your right ear over to your right shoulder. Look down. Look up. Now bring the left ear to the left shoulder. Look down. know if anyone noticed that the angle of the camera is a little bit better. I found go ahead and look up a camera stand for my phone, so it's not balancing and it's not so low that it's looking up at me, and I can get a full view. And I also bought another wall hanger to hide my half-finished basement. All right, release that. Come on to tabletop, moving the block out of the way. This is a new exercise that I just learned for your forearms. So we're going to spend a lot of time in a plank position and in a tabletop position. So we're going to stretch the wrists and work the forearms a little bit here. So bring the wrists directly under the shoulders, and you're going to lift your palms, keeping your fingers on the floor, the same as you would do on calf raises, except this is for your forearms. So we're going to do this 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It is a little bit awkward to begin with, but you'll get the hang of it. Now turn your hands around, fingers to face you. Feel that stretch in the forearms. Now just tilt your hips back a little bit, keeping your elbows straight. Feel that stretch. Turn the arms around front ways again. We're going to do those palm raises again. 1, and now you want to put a little bit of weight into your hands to make it harder. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to face our hands, palm face up, fingers face towards each other. And don't put too much weight in it, but sway side to side, stretching the tops of the forearms. Now you're going to keep your palms face up and place your fingers towards you. Fold back. And just even that out a little bit by turning them up, right side up again, backwards, fold back. All right, now come to normal tabletop position, knees directly under the hips, hands directly under the shoulders, and we'll do some cat-cows. So breathe in, drop the belly, make the head look up, tailbone sticks up, breathe out, fold everything under, tuck in, squeeze in the belly, push the hands down, separating the shoulders. Breathe in, cat, cow, breathe out, cat. Breathe in, cow. Breathe out, cat. Now come to neutral. And we're going to do a spinal balance. So bring your right arm forward and extend your left leg back. Hold this 5 breaths. Don't sag into it. Push up out of that shoulder, tightening up the belly. Pull the navel in towards the spine. Keep that back leg flexed. Floint the toes in every position with the leg raised. Your toes, see this is extended, toes extended, and this is flexed. So it's an in-between. You're going to point the foot and then pull the toes back. So that helps the whole leg, the front and the back, engage. All right, so that's been 5 breaths, I'm sure. Now we're going to go knee to elbow. Breathe out. 1. Breathe in. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Now you're gonna take the right arm over to the side and the left leg over to the other side. Hold. 5 breaths. Reach that arm around, bend the leg, grab the inside of the foot, and push that foot into the hand. Opening up the chest. Release slowly. Bring the left knee down to the floor. The foot comes out at an angle. Roll over onto that left side. Extend the right leg long. Right arm up towards the ceiling. Hold. Now bring the right hand behind the head, and we're going to tuck in knee to elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come back to tabletop. Now just sit your hips back for just a second in child's pose and rest those shoulders. And bring them back behind you to take some weight out of them. Come back to tabletop. Now we'll do the same thing on the other side. So extend the left arm long and the right leg long. Floint the foot. Hold 5 breaths. Now knee to elbow. Breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring the left arm over to the left, the right leg over to the right. Hold. Now reach around for that right foot. Open up the chest, kick the foot into the hand. Now drop that right knee down, foot comes out at an angle. Come up into modified side plank. Hold. Bring the left arm behind the head. Now crunch knee to elbow. 1. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Squeeze, extend, come back to tabletop. Now rest down in child's pose again. Come up, push up into tabletop, fold the toes under, push back into downward dog, and downward dog, your shoulders are pushing towards open. Push your fingertips and palms into the floor. Heels come towards the floor. Navel is pulled in towards the spine. I don't know if you can hear that water running. There must be my little girl upstairs while I clean in the kitchen, so I apologize for that sound. Now, we're going to keep the toes tucked under, and we're going to shift forward to up dog, and then shift back to down dog 10 times. So this is 1. Breathe out. Breathe in, 2. Breathe out. Breathe in, 3. Breathe out. Breathe in, 4. Breathe out. Breathe in, 5. Breathe out. Breathe in, 6. Breathe out. Breathe in, 7. When you come forward, push that chest through the arms. Breathe out. 8. 9. 10. Now push up to plank. Come down to a child's pose. We're going to do this 10 times. Plank. Drop the knees. Child's pose. That's 2. Plank. Child's pose. 3. Plank. Child's pose. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Hold plank. And we're going to do plank to chaturanga. Now if you need to, you can come down onto your knees, tops of the feet to the floor, and do chaturanga. In chaturanga, your elbows stay pulled in tight, and they don't come below, your shoulders don't come below the elbows. So I'm going to stay on my knees because I've done a lot of arm work today besides this class. But it would look like this. 1, 2, 3, exhale. 4, exhale. 5, exhale. 6, exhale. 7, exhale. 8, exhale. 9, exhale. 10, exhale. Push back, child's pose. My arms are burning already. And squeeze those hands. Rotate out the wrist. Give the wrist a little break. Pop the knuckles. All right. Next, we're going to come up into a tabletop. Keep the hips over the knees and walk the hands out towards the front of the mat and a little wider than shoulder distance. So this is kind of like extended child's pose, but you're getting more of a shoulder stretch. So this is called puppy pose. Now from here, you're just gonna extend the arms out a little further and just work your chest towards the floor, keeping your hips over your knees. Forehead comes to the floor. Stretch those shoulders. Now we're going to do a revolved puppy pose. So leave that right arm where it is. Walk the left hand in and push into that shoulder just a little bit, not too hard, especially if your shoulder is a little unstable. You probably don't even want to do this. To me, it feels really good. Now, bring that right hand in and extend that left arm out. Come down and just push into it with that right arm. All right. Come back to tabletop, tuck the toes under, down dog. Hold that down dog. You can bend the knees, stretch out those Achilles. Now look forward, hands come underneath the shoulders, bend the knees, jump front, in between the hands. Rise up, grab each elbow, come straight, and you're just going to fold, side bend to the right. Feel the stretch all along the left side. Try to keep the body in one straight nut line, shoulders over hips, over knees. Come to center, side bend to the left. Come back to center, release those arms, face back towards the front. Shake out those arms a little bit. Now, feet are going to come either touching or to hips distance. We're going to sit down into chair. So when you sit down into chair, you're pushing the hips back, squeezing the glutes. Keep the knees from going out beyond the toes. Open that chest up, lift that chest and keep the hips back. Lift the arms straight up. Shoulders are open, chest is open. Hold. Now we're going to go chair. Lift the heels, arms back, airplane chair. Do this 10 times. Chair, airplane, 2. Chair, airplane, 3. Chair, airplane chair, 4. Chair, airplane chair, 5. Chair, airplane chair, 6. Chair, 7. Chair, 8. Chair, 9. Chair, 10. Come back into chair. Put the hands together, palms together. Come to prayer. Now put those feet together, touching, knees together, touching. You're going to start to twist the torso. Take the left elbow to the outside of the right knee and twisting chair. Now, if this is okay for you, you can open the arms up for a deeper twist. Now, you're going to come back to center, step that left foot back, and come into extended side angle. So, your front knee doesn't go past the ankle. You're pushing that foot forward, activating the leg. Hips are open, back leg is tight. Hold. Now, push up into warrior 2. Hold warrior 2. Now we're going to do archer's arms. So you're going to bring that left arm front, and close the chest, and then pull your arrow back. That's 1. 2, keep those legs tight and active. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Warrior 2. Now straighten that front leg, kick the hips back, engage that front leg, come down into triangle. And bend that front knee and come up, toes face out, come to star. Palms come to center, squat down into goddess. Lift the arms out to the side, fold forward, and hold. My nose is starting to run again. Now bring those hands to the tops of the knees. Thumbs are in on the inside. Now dip that left shoulder, look to the right. Dip the right shoulder, look to the left. Now, come up to star. Bring that left foot to the front of the mat. Grab the elbows, bend the knees, and fold. Hang in ragdoll. And just rest for a second. Ragdoll is a very passive pose. So slowly opens the lower back and the hamstrings. You can sway side to side. Start working each leg towards a little bit towards straight. I'm going to take just a second and blow my nose. All right, now we're going to inhale the arms up, tall mountain. Bring the arms behind you and grasp the hands. Now, open up the chest, forward fold with the chest expansion. Push those palms, hands towards the floor, opening up the chest and shoulders. Weight comes to the toes. Quadriceps are lifted up off the knees. Now, heel toe those feet together, sit the hips back, and come into your chair. Bring the arms to prayer. Right elbow comes to the outside of that left knee, twist. And then open up the arms for a little bit deeper twist. Make sure the chest is open. Come back to center. Now we're going to step the right leg back. Come into extended side angle. side angle. Hold. Now lift up into warrior two. We'll do 10 archer's arms on this side. So close the chest, open, 1. Closed, open, 2. Keep those legs tight and active. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, warrior two. Now straighten that front leg, kick the hips to the right, come down into triangle. Don't hyperextend that left knee. Should push that foot towards the front of the mat. There's a slight bend in that knee. Quadricep is up off the knee. You're not slouched down into it. You're lifted, working the abs. Weight is into the outside of that back foot. Come back up into warrior two. Push up into 5-pointed star. Heels behind the toes. Come down into wide-legged forward fold. Now in forward fold, your weight is still in the toes. Legs are active. Pulling the torso in. Feeling a stretch in the inner thighs and the hamstrings. Come up halfway. Come up to star. Now, rotate that left foot towards the front. Step towards the front of the mat. Tall mountain. Forward fold. Step back into plank. Lower chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Now from down dog, we're going to come into dolphin pose. So you're going to bring your forearms to the mat, and you can either be here or you can put the hands together. I think it's a little easier with the hands together. And your stance is just a little shorter than it is in downward dog. Your head is heavy. And you're feeling a stretch in your shoulders and in your calf muscles. Hold dolphin. Now, you're going to lift that right leg up. Really push into those shoulders. Drop that right leg down. Lift that left leg up. Bring it down. Now, you're going to drop the crown of your head right to the inside of your arms. And just don't put the weight in your head. Push down into your forearms. Start to walk the feet in just a little. If you want, you can start working towards the shoulder stand. Just lift one leg up off at a time. Preparing for it. Okay, come back into dolphin. Push up in downward dog. We're going to do tricep dips in downward dog. So just bend the elbows down towards the mat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, goodness. Okay, so from downward dog, we're going to bring that left foot up in the three-legged dog. Swing it forward to the outside of the right hand, and then open up to the side. Bring that back foot down flat. Fallen triangle. Bring the arm back down, plant the hands, foot comes back, downward dog. Now, right leg lifts. Step it through to the outside of the left hand. Right foot drops down. Arms open up to the side for fallen triangle. Drop the left hand down, step back. Now we're going to do some little playground kicks. This gets you ready to be inverted. I'm sure you're not ready to invert yet, but we'll work towards it. So you're going to bring your arms over your shoulder. Bring your legs in and just start to kick up. Do that 10 times. 8, 9, 10. Now, walk the feet in, come down, squat down, put the hands shoulder distance, and bring the knees up on to the backs of the arms. Almost in the underarm area. Lift up onto the tippy toes. Put your weight down into your hands. Bend the arms into chaturanga arms. Now you can lift one leg off the floor. Let it down. Lift the other leg off the floor. You can also put a pillow right in front of your head if you want to start to try to work towards crow. So lean forward, one leg lifts. You can start to lift the other, just let it back down if you don't feel confident. Lift, lower, going to, no, I'm not. Going to, no, I'm not. So eventually, you're going to put the elbows in the back of the shoulders, underarms, and lift up into crow. And jump back. Chaturanga, up dog. My arms are on fire. And down dog. Come into child's pose for just a minute and rest those shoulders. Circle out the hands and the wrists. Now, you're going to walk your hands forward, come to plank position, or you can just stay on your knees and do spinal balance and plank. So lift that left leg up and the right arm forward. Down, other side. Down, other side. This is very hard. You can see me shaking. Okay. Down, other side. One more time. Now, come down to chaturanga. Belly to the floor. Tops of the feet to the floor. Hands are directly under the shoulders. Elbows are pulled in. Head is even with the spine. And push up. Cobra. 1. Do this 10 times. Drop the head. 2. Drop the head. 3. Drop the head. 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're not using the hands to push up. You're using the low back. 10. Now, extend those arms out in front of you and rest for just a second. Now, lift everything off the ground. Locust. Feet squeeze together. Now we're going to swim. Now bring the arms behind you, legs zipped up together, grasp the hands, lift up into snake. All right, come down. Bring the arms out to the side in the goalpost. Plant that right hand down on the floor. Bring the left hand in under the shoulder. Lift the left leg. And just start roll over to the side. If you need to extend your arm out a little bit, it's fine. And stretch the inside of that right shoulder. Come back to center with that other arm, left arm out straight. Right arm under the shoulder and turn. Come back to center. Push up, walk those feet to the front, come into cross-legged position, and the hands will come directly under the shoulders. You may have to push up onto the fingertips or onto the pads of the hands, and you're just going to work towards lifting legs off the floor. Hold. Okay, let that go. That was about 10 seconds. All right, so straighten that left leg out. Bring the right foot in towards the pelvis. Sit up tall. Reach the right hand up towards the sky. Bring it around that leg, tucking the knee into the inner side of that shoulder. Reach around if you can and grasp the hands for Marichi. Left leg is flexed. Now breathe out and fold forward as much as you can. Come back up. You're going to bring that right foot in, grab the bottom of the foot, keep the left foot out straight. Pull that leg up towards the face as close as you can get it. Keep the back straight. Now take the left hand, flip it, grab the outside of the foot, and twist around towards the back.